are out of position would not love this. I think this is a really big risk. This is in line with what DWG have played before, and it will be Showmaker on the Silas here.
Yep, Silas locked in. We'll see whether it's going to be
something maybe Showmaker. Wasn't level 6 yet, had to clear that huge wave. But it will be DWG picking up a Drake basically for free here, thanks to that prio in the bot side.
Coming on down, does have the train available as well, as Morgana going to be wrapping around. Knock up, not going to be found, as now it's going to be a 50-50, but River is going to secure it as Showmaker. Gets himself the perfect execution, but doesn't really have an opportunity to use it as Hanabi. Now with his Gnar ultimate, forces the flash out of the Scion, as now Maple finds himself into his Shroud, but Canyon goes too deep, and some miscommunication here from DWG as Maple tells them to leave, and DWG are going to do exactly that.
And it's just DWG playing so disrespectful as they go in on bot side yet again. The continuous pressure here.
It's a lot of extra damage though, as you can see. Ghost is going to have to use the ultimate just to keep himself alive. And it is going to do just that. Beryl now in trouble though, as Doggo cancels one of those autos. But I think they should be able to still grab this kill as Beryl flashes at the very last second. Just try and make sure that the Gnar isn't as healthy heading towards a potential fight as Beryl goes in once again. Doggo going to eat the CC with the rocket jump, and now Beryl should just explode here. Doggo grabs that kill so comfortably, and once again, Beryl just going in with reckless abandon.
Canyon Darkbound a minion. It was a cannon, but that's still not worth it. PSG Talon is just making use of the mistakes that are being made by DWG, and they're doing it expertly.
Kaiwing is going to go down. Ghost is going to be able to grab that kill, and now River is going to get bullied away from this Drake. Canyon, because, of course, he was able to get back, he is able to. We'll see whether the big flank is going to come down. It's just going to be a teleport in, making sure that they can get into position. DWG, they have taken this Drake down to below half health as Maple gets over that wall into the brush there in the back of the pit now. The Drake is going to try and reset. Now River's going to grab it and is just going to be able to lock that one down. Immediately, Soul Shackles come out. Canyon survives for a very long time as they trade junglers at the beginning. Hanabi gets 2 into the wall though and finds that wallop. Now Maple trying to run amok here in the backline, but he gets knocked up by Khan's Scion. Everfrost is going to be avoided. PSG trying to run away. They get the Drake, but trade down in kills. And honestly, it's not that bad for PSG as the dust settles.
You take that trade as PSG anytime, because surely, okay, you give up 1 kill, your gold lead becomes marginally smaller, but that doesn't matter. DWG not actually getting to that soul win condition this early on, that was a little bit dicey, but it worked out okay in the end. Khan, as always, deceptively tanky, but PSG Talon being able to actually find the steal of River, slowly building up a CS lead. That skirmish in the very end was won by them. Ghost picking up another kill there is also huge. And now we see the pressure come through. Hanabi might get stunlocked here.
Yeah, that's going to be the Gnar into the wall from Showmaker this time around, though. And you're right, that was 100% stunlocked for a very long time.
No counterplay. It's the binding into the Hawkman. Or into the Everfrost, rather, into this.
Showmaker does have a Gnar at the ready. As he slinks into the back of this Dragon Pit, this Gnar could be absolutely massive. As Khan looking for some CC, very tanky at the moment. As Showmaker finds his way back to his team, Hanabi as well. With a Gnar available, Maple on the flank as Beryl. Just throwing out the Zenith Blade before asking any questions there, as he does manage to put the control ward down, and now this Drake has been started. Canyon off towards the side, should still be able to make this one a 50-50 as he gets pushed away from the pit, but the Gnar has already taken down. The Dragon is participating in the fight. It's in fact Showmaker. The locks down Soul Point is now Maple desperately trying to get out, but Showmaker's having none of it. Canyon not even going to be taken down as it's a triple kill.
This threat is always there, and I'm going to be honest, it's still not a way where you're super happy.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Look at the damage
throw that out as Maple as well. Was certainly able to get stuff done, but unfortunately when the team sort of falls apart around him, it becomes a problem. As you can see, already 2,000 on the Red Bull Baron power play. As DWG continue to siege on forward as River runs real quick, but not going to be able to stun up a black shielded target, but Maple able to follow on through. Now Canyon gets back to the rest of his team, and the base tanking from the Udi, he had to do that to stop that train from running too far forward, and now knockups are going to ensue. Showmaker wrapping around from the side, gets over the wall as the inner turret is not going to be standing for much longer. That will be taken down, and now DWG continue their assault.
And this is a really rough one because this is exactly the position you don't want to be in as PSG Talon, right? You're on the back foot. You now need to engage into a stronger composition. You don't really have the tools. You've lost your front line. And they've been unable to sustain the momentum that they definitely had in the early game. I think if you look back at this, and then they do.
Yeah, exactly. And it's infuriating, but it's lovable at the same time, as PSG desperately trying to hold on to their inner turret here on the bottom side of the map. Showmaker shown on a ward. Maple still staying in here. That's going to be the stun onto Hanabi, though, who does get Meganar at the right time. Will he find the ulti, though, is the question. The answer is no, because he's not even going to look for it. The train comes on in. They find the wallop, as this Sion is so tanky. Big Gnar against the wall, though. I'm glad that Hanabi held onto it, just to make sure that that disengage was going to be effective, as Maple looking for an opportunity to get damage, but Doggo is going to get taken down so low, so quickly, and Damonkia will break open yet another inhibitor turret. The inhibitor soon to follow, as Damonkia wanting to say goodnight to this game already.
And what you see
Ocean Soul when they can. PSG starting to get into position, but these are two inhibitors down, right? They are certainly on the clock. It's Damonkia, they do find one knock up there onto River. Hanabi, it's out of the way with the Stride Breaker, and Damonkia will be able to lock down this Ocean Soul. In goes Showmaker, three-man stun yet again into the wall as Khan gets on in there as well. Ghost is legendary, gonna grab himself a double kill as River's gonna have to flash that wall and does so immediately. Canyon still trying to chase after them with his Predator Morgana, but it looks like PSG will be able to make it to the fountain. Whether that safety is yet to be determined.
Showmaker's insane. He finds two people with his Everfrost. He finds a three-man knockup with the Narf for the second time in a row. And it feels like this might be the nail in the coffin for PSG Talon here. They try to hold on as best as they can.
Yep, Showmaker grabs himself a Buster Shot. It's now Doggo in a whole host of trouble. In goes Ghost, but Doggo's going to be safe for now. His own Buster Shot is going to work out in his favor. The flash on forward from the Kaiser. But PSG have already taken up residence in their fountain. They're not wanting to just throw away kills into this one. Ghost, though, is still going to be able to grab yet another one there after the Zenith Blade from Beryl, who somehow keeps himself alive. And now Damonkia just going to see whether they can pad some stats as the Nexus eventually does fall. And Damonkia will be able to grab their first